Hello, this is Amanda Freeman, and this is our week 4 discussion. I tried multiple times to make this video, but my dogs are harassing me, so sorry if you hear them in the background. So this discussion is on Tim Ferriss's why his TED Talk, why should you define your fears instead of your goals? And I really enjoyed this video. It's very relatable. I really liked a couple of the quotes that he mentioned, like we suffer more often in imagination than in reality, mostly because it's all in our heads. We overthink and we stop ourselves from accomplishing the goals that we are setting out to accomplish. And I think that, and there's also the other one, it's easy choices, hard life, hard choices, easy life. And that just made a lot of sense to me. And it's not that I haven't thought of that before, but when it's written out and you see it, it just makes so much more sense when someone else says it. So when to answer the questions, the first question about the relationship between fear and goals, I feel like they go hand in hand. You can really, like, fear is usually a reason that we don't chase our goals, or the reason that we keep putting them off, or like just overthinking them constantly. A goal can sound really great, but then you have all the fear underneath of failing and people judging you and just everything not going as you'd hope that it would. Just thinking about everything that could and probably will go wrong. That's how I feel. Like, that's how my brain thinks, is, oh, this could go wrong, so it will go wrong. But that's just my fear and hyperdrive, I think. I think about failing a lot. I think when I do set out for the goals that I have achieved and I have accomplished, it's more the goals that I have accomplished, like nonprofit that I work on, or like other things like photography. It's more for the sake of passion and the other people that it benefits and it helps. So I don't like people feeling like I'm doing stuff for me for some reason. But that could be like a childhood trauma thing or something. I'm not sure. I have to go to therapy for that, I guess. But I have a fear of people thinking that I want attention or I need attention. And I hate it. And it really, it overwhelms me with a lot of things, especially when I do things for something that's much bigger than myself or anyone else. It's a passion. It starts getting overwhelming for me because I have such a fear of people being judgmental and thinking things about me personally, and it causes me to not accomplish as much as I would like and not pursue certain things that I would like. So the next question, when it comes to my own experiences and learning outcomes from this class, it lines up with what we've been working on, like self-awareness, emotional regulation, mindfulness. So starting UMQA advocacy and doing the MMIP work and juggling school, it all requires facing fear regularly. So fear of not being enough is a thing for me, or fear of being too much. Fear of letting people down, not bringing to the table what I set out to. Burnout is a fear of mine, and if I hadn't faced those fears and I continue to face them every day, I wouldn't really be where I am now. But I decided to push through a lot of these fears, but I could be a lot further if I wasn't so nervous and scared of what people will think or how they'll feel. And but one thing that I've learned is how important it is to slow down and be honest with yourself and about what's really going on in your life, and kind of why you get to the bottom of things, basically, and why you feel the way you feel. Fear setting is basically mindfulness, but with action. It lets you face the fear without letting it run your life. But I feel like I will use this in the future because I have so many goals and a lot of things I want to accomplish. But most importantly, I have a lot of people that I care about in a community I'm trying to support, not just where I live, but everywhere. I feel like I am a voice for this community, and I struggle with knowing that, because I'm like, who am I? You know? So, but at the same time, I feel like if you are going to be a voice for people, you have to have the humbleness of doing it. And I feel like a little bit of fear or overthinking's okay, but the amount that I do it is probably very unhealthy. So I feel like I'm not, this is something I've been working on for a long time, and I'll continue to work on. The chart that he showed, like, that's something I can do now. So I have tools under my belt that I can utilize to see if that helps me. And I really like this video, and I look forward to watching everyone else's.